Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NewsBrowse News broadcast. Global news reports that despite a recent ceasefire in Iran, experts warn of continued, considerable uncertainty for Canadian food, fuel, and oil prices. Andrew Botterill of Deloitte Canada anticipates 4 to 8 weeks of ongoing volatility as global supply chains, significantly disrupted by the conflict, slowly recover. The critical Strait of Hormuz, vital for energy and fertilizer supplies, remains largely inaccessible, impacting farmers and potentially compromising earlier expectations for a drop in food inflation this year. Sylvain Charlebois from Dalhousie University highlights that high energy costs and reduced access to fertilizers could lead to lower crop yields and higher food prices, especially for fresh fruits and vegetables like broccoli and strawberries that require long-distance transport and refrigeration. Mike von Massaw of the University of Guelph suggests fuel prices will decrease slowly, with Iran accusing the U.S. of ceasefire violations. Adding to the lingering uncertainty, Canadians continue to face rising gasoline prices due to these global factors. The Quebec government has prorogued the legislature as the coalition Avenir Quebec, AQ party, prepares to select its new leader this weekend. The incoming leader is set to automatically become the next premier of the province. The National Assembly, Quebec's legislative body, is scheduled to return for a new session on May 5th. Outgoing Premier François Legault announced his decision to step down in January, having served as premier since 2018. The pause in legislative activities is intended to provide the new leader with adequate time for a smooth transition into office. Christine Fréchette, a former economy minister, and Bernard Drainville, an ex-environment minister, are the two candidates vying for the KQ leadership. CAQ members have already begun casting their votes, and the successor to Legault will be announced on Sunday afternoon. This report is from the Canadian Press. City News Everywhere is reporting that gas prices in the Greater Toronto Area are anticipated to decrease by 11 to 12 cents by Friday. This expected drop is attributed to an apparent 2-week ceasefire agreement between the United States and Iran. The deal initially led to a significant $18 per barrel crash in crude oil prices. However, the stability of this price reduction remains uncertain, as the ceasefire was quickly jeopardized. Iran, which had reopened the vital Strait of Hormuz, a crucial waterway for global oil transport, closed it again on Wednesday in response to Israeli attacks on Hezbollah in Lebanon. Petroleum analyst Roger McKnight expressed low confidence in the ceasefire's lasting power, suggesting that prices could rebound rapidly if the agreement falters. Gas prices in the GTA had previously surged by over 50 cents since late February following initial U.S. and Israeli missile attacks on Iran. CTV News marks the 10th anniversary of British Columbia's public health emergency declaration regarding the drug overdose crisis. This disastrous decade has tragically claimed over 18,000 lives. The article features reflections from those deeply affected, including grieving friends and families who have lost loved ones to the crisis. Former policymakers, medical workers on the front lines, and individuals who use drugs also share their perspectives on the past 10 years. They critically examine what could have been done differently and what ongoing strategies might save more lives moving forward, highlighting the profound human cost and the ongoing struggle to address this public health tragedy. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.